What's up, everybody? This is Whiskey and the Six. I'm Rob. Today we are doing another Highland Scotch. This one's older. This one's different than anything I've ever done before. Balblair 1990. Different in the sense that I haven't done any Balblairs. Alright, this is my first Balblair. As you can see, my friends and I have been enjoying this for quite some time. I showed this bottle when I first got it, I believe. Probably about 10 or 15 reviews back. Haven't had it for that long, but it's really, really good stuff. Everybody that I've given it to really, really appreciates it. Whether they're new to Scotch or have been drinking Scotch as long as I have or even longer, they really like it. So this was actually recommended to me by Peter White and Welsh Toro, two of the pretty well-known subscribers in the whiskey reviewing community. Balblair 1990, this is the second release. It's natural color and non-chill filtered. This is the box. Alright, it has a few tasting notes and descriptions. Okay, it's a Highland distillery, like I said, and it's been established in 1790, so it's been around for quite a long time, despite not being the most known of the Scotch distilleries. Okay, this is, like I said, a 25-year-old Scotch, but it's very reasonably priced in parts of Canada. This is not available in Ontario. The younger ones, the 2001 or 2002, something like that, and the 1999, I want to say, or 2009. I can't remember exactly which two were available here not that long ago. They both sold out very quickly. They were both priced in the $100 to $120 range, and they were much younger than this 1990, which is 25 years old. So I picked this up, I think, for $165 in Nova Scotia. All right, and I was really, really lucky to grab it because I'm super impressed with this stuff. So I'm gonna nose it, taste it, and give it a mark. A beautiful sherry, but not overpowering. You don't get any of that sulfur or those maybe unpleasant savory spices that you can get in some sherry bombs. I don't know if this is first fill or second fill, but it's the second release of the 1990. The first release was younger than this one. And it's a beautiful nose. So you get that sherry, you get figs, dates, ripe plums, cooked down plums, like sugary plums. There's a fresh note to this, some fresh fruit, like fresh plums, fresh red fruits, like I want to say even strawberries. But there's also that older candied type fruit, baked fruit, cooked down fruit, jams, a little bit of cinnamon on the back end. Not a lot of oak spice considering it's a 1990. Very nice, very, very nice stuff. Okay, on the palate. Man, super easy to drink. As you can tell, a little too easy to drink. It starts with some fresh fruit, mid palate goes to some baked fruit, baked goods, like a fruit cake or plum pie or something like that. And then as it goes to the finish, you get a lot of cinnamon. It's amazing how much cinnamon you get from the finish on this one. It's been changing as I opened the bottle. When I first opened the bottle, that was the most impressed I've been with it. It was absolutely incredible when I first opened the bottle. It's not one of those whiskeys that you need some time to, you know, let it breathe and stuff like that. it doesn't need any time to breathe. It's fantastic once open. It's bottled at 46%, but it tastes like, alcohol burn wise, the taste is like something that's 40%, okay? The viscosity is the only thing that tells you that it's a little bit higher in alcohol, alcohol ABV, alcohol by volume, sorry, than the way it tastes, because you don't get any alcohol burn whatsoever on the palate. My friend Peter, I already mentioned him earlier, he said that the moment he opened it, he'll gas a bottle when he decides that it's exactly where he wants it to be. The moment he opened it, he started gassing this, which basically means when you gas a bottle, it's like preserving it. You remove all the oxygen out of the bottle so that it will last longer. It doesn't oxidate and become different. Okay, some get better, some get worse. In this case, like I said, he gassed it from day one because he doesn't want it to change. He likes the way it tastes right off the hop. But I was worried about it at one point, because at the 3/4 level, it started to change in a way that I wasn't sure it was going in the right direction. I left it anyway just to see what would happen. And at the halfway point, I think this is the best it's been, to be honest with you. It's fantastic. The cinnamon notes that you pick up on the back end are stronger than they are in the beginning. It's more fresh fruit when you first open the bottle. Now you're looking at a lot of cinnamon. And if you're a big cinnamon fan, this is definitely the drink for you. So I'm going to give it one more taste, and then I'm going to give this a mark. Honestly, I plan on getting at least 2 more of these bottles, because it's not every day that you find a 25-year-old scotch aged exactly the way you want it, with the flavor profile that I really like. Would this benefit from having some peat? Maybe. You don't get any peat whatsoever. I don't taste any peat. I'm not even sure if they use peat in the process at all. They probably do to dry it a little bit, or some of the barley anyway. But you don't get peat on the palate at all. You don't get peat on the nose. Really good stuff though. Super, super good. Honestly, if I didn't give this an A+, I don't know what deserves an A+. This is an A+ for me. I know I've given a few of those out this year. That's probably my 5th one, I think. I've done a few reviews, so I think that's warranted. I've done about 130, I think this is 137. So in 137 views, I've only had 5 A+. There is still a notch I'm looking for, and it's probably like the A++ range. You're looking at like something that's 96 or higher, 90. I don't even know if I've reached the 95 point yet. This is probably like a 93 if I had to rate it by number. But anything 90 or better is an A+ for me. I've given, like I said, 5 different things an A+. This is up there. I do believe that there are going to be a few more A+ this year, so stay tuned for that. I'm going in the order that subscribers asked me to. So 2 weeks ago, or a week, 2 reviews ago anyway, I did the Balblair 21-year-old Portwood. Then I did the Glendronach, which is no longer here, the Glendronach 19-year-old Madeira cask, and now I'm doing the Balblair 1990. All 3 of those were requests by subscribers. I do listen to you guys. I do care what you have to say. And then again, a few requests from subscribers came in a little bit late, but what's next is this box. So in this box, I have the Pedro Jimenez Cavallon Sherry Solist. I have the Cavallon Amontillado Solist and the Manzanilla Solist. Those are the 3 most expensive Solists that you can buy from Cavallon. Supposedly some of the best whiskey you'll ever try. I'm gonna get to judge that very soon. I'm gonna start next Monday with a head-to-head on all 3. I'm not gonna mark them in the head-to-head. I'm gonna tell you which one I think is the best of the 3. and if there's much of a difference, if at all, in the 3, then I'm gonna go on to review each of them. So that'll be my next 4 reviews roughly. Those might be interrupted by interviews with various people, and you will see when they come. I don't like announcing who's coming on just because I've done that a couple times, and with a few people in particular, we've had to postpone and whatever. So I'm not going to be announcing who's going to be on, but there's going to be some cool stuff coming up on the show, and I hope you guys stay tuned. If you know anybody that likes whiskey, likes learning about whiskey from ambassadors and stuff like that, send them my link, have them subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already and you're watching this, do so now. I promise some pretty cool stuff coming up, okay guys? Like I said, this is an A+ for me. I don't give those out very often. This is one of 5 out of 130, I believe, 6 or 7 views, videos, sorry, and it definitely warrants it, okay? So if you have an opportunity to pick up a bottle, I highly recommend it. The price is great for a 25-year-old Scotch, and you will not be disappointed, all right? That's if you don't look for strictly peat in your whiskey. If you're a peat guy, this might not be for you, okay? That's it. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I have a Patreon that you guys can check out if you want to support the channel, keep the lights on, so to speak. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.